So exercise number 2 is going to be rotating the cube. May konting ano din, a bit of vagueness in terms of this one. Here, I explained the entire thing, the entire process, but I already explained the first half, which is the perspective drawing plotting, no? So since you've experienced it already, in which case you can skip all of this because it's the same thing that I taught last week. So here is that example of how these things are working. Now the vanishing point, station point rather, it's closer to this is the effect of having a closer vanishing point. But what we're going to do here is this now. First, take a look at here. On one sheet of A4, I want you to do also 5 sheets. So 1 out of 5. Or is it 3? Let's make it 5. Control. 3 lines. 3 horizon lines. Okay? Okay. First one is going to be more of a vanishing point. Pero 2/5 here is your vertical line for the cube. Okay? This one becomes your initial. Oops, dapat middle. Okay? That one, huwag na kayo mag-project. Titignan nyo lang yung dot. Okay? Okay, what's the proportion here? I want you to, this is wrong. This is wrong. I want you to make this into like 40% of the length of this vertical. Diba? A cube has the same length. So what does that mean? So 40%, okay, if that's 50%, slightly lower than this. So therefore, parang ganyan. Okay? Oh, what about this one, the front? It is 90%. No, 80. Make it 80. Point. Actually, it's supposed to be on the horizon line. Titignan nyo lang, ha? Oh, cube. Okay? This is supposed to be in the middle. So, yung horizon line. Okay, so, again, you can do a better job at doing straighter lines. Okay? Okay? You can hold your breath. But, to me, hindi na ako gumagawa ng ganun. Okay? So, it's rotating the cube. Okay, I want you to listen to the last, the 20 minutes of this. Have a listen on how these things work. No? What I want to see is something like this. Okay, so you have your 30 by 60. And then it kind of rotates more on a clockwise position. Then it becomes like this very same height, no? The 100% line, this corner, same height, slightly near na yung ganyan, pero slightly more squarish here. Your vanishing point is out of the paper. Okay? Okay? And then, suddenly, it becomes this square on paper. But, let's have a bit of fun. Let's make it X-rayed. Yung vanishing point nandito, right? Ito dapat nagva-vanishing point. Let's practice hidden lines. Square pa rin dapat yung itsura niya in perspective. Nandito yung imaginary na vanishing point, right? Gumawa ako ng tuldok. Ito din, boom. Therefore, parang yan, ganyan. Tapos dapat yung solid yung mga corners, Pag hidden line, yan. Pwede, sige nga, mas controllable in this demonstration. Ganito, Right? Nagmi-meet. Okay? Ngayon, this demonstration, I'm doing it very fast. I want you to be more careful. I want you to impress me. That's the main point. Don't just do whatever I'm doing. Kumbaga, these are the basic points. Okay, so here, nasaan ba yung vanishing point na ito? Nandito. Therefore, ito here's the thing. I want you to draw your faces in such a way that they look square in perspective. Okay? In the past, hindi ko na sa instruction na yun dito. Kung ano-anong ginagawa. Okay, so this one, okay, so ganito na. They look like squares in perspective, di ba? Hindi sila elongated na parang, halimbawa ganito. This is what wrong proportion. Do you think this looks like a square? Hindi. Okay? Or gaganon, tapos gaganon, tapos gaganon. This does not totally look like a square. Why is this important? Because we need to look, you have to convince me, we have to convince people that these are squares in perspective. Okay? This one, I can tell that it's not square at all. Okay? So this is what we want to do. Is this one slightly off nga eh. Dapat nandito yung Dapat these things are So hidden line and solid lines ang gagawin natin. Siguro nga dapat may 5 sheets na extra of hidden line. Ayaw. Ganun Hidden line kasi parang nakakatamad yung hidden line. Don't like. It's just so tedious. There's so many lines, right? So many tiny lines. Okay, so it's important for us to learn how to do this properly then, right? Hidden lines. Kahit in perspective nga, wala nga tayong hidden lines dapat. But I do a lot of these things, no? The variations of lines are fantastic for communicating something. Like a center line, for example, is this. Property lines are like that, right? They're quick. They should be natural. And then if there's a corner, there's a tiny. These are graphical. This is the graphical language of our craft. Okay? When you do it also in your, in your AutoCAD, ganun din dapat sinusundan. Kailangan. Right? I think this is going to occupy the entire night. If we stay here, maabot kayo ng at least 1 sheet of rotating the cube. So how many cubes do I 5, 6? Ito turn mo. Parang opposite na yun. Opposite na yan. Gusto mo i-vary? Sige, gawin mo front mo na dito kasi mag-rotate siya. Pwede? Basta in sequence. I mean, I like to see that in sequence. Look at the video before the last part, the last 20 minutes. Okay? Anong minute ba yun? I'm still there explaining. So, roughly about when? On the last 10 minutes. O, 10 minutes lang. Ito nga, solid ko yung ginawa ko. Pero I'd like to see a hidden line. Pwede? Okay na tayo?